Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Mary Rosie from Mary Rosie Dips. Today's mani I will be doing a video using Pampered Pretties Amuck, which actually is a color that released during Halloween this past year. And I recorded this mani back then. As you can see, I even have Halloween decals on my left hand, but I just totally forgot to do the voiceover and edit and upload it. So here it is. And I am going to be using double dip liquids for this mani, at least for the activator and dip base. So it is just a standard plain foil dip with a black base, and the foils in this are purple, gold, and a light green. And it's perfect for Halloween, which I did wear it, I believe, on the week of Halloween. But it is also a perfect color for Mardi Gras week, which is coming up here in March. So this happened to be perfect timing for me to do this voiceover and get this video posted for you guys to purchase Amuck, which is currently still available, and be able to use it for Mardi Gras. So I'm just going to let you guys watch. Like I said, it's just my basic dip powder application, but this one is using a foil dip powder from Pampered Pretties, which I frequently do use. I am a brand ambassador for them, and I absolutely love their foil dip powders. My favorite foil dip powder brand, Shayna, is the queen of foil dip powders, and they also have a ton of water slides, which is the reason why I do so many water slides, is because of Courtney, which is also part of Pampered Pretties, who does all the decals. So I'll let you guys just keep watching. So one full dip on all my nails. This actually is a full foil dip powder mani that I'm going to be doing, or as you can see, I should say. It's super easy to put on. That's one of the things that I really like about foil dip powders, is if they're made right, it should really be the least amount of work. It's honestly almost just like putting on a solid dip powder, like just a plain solid one. You don't have to attempt to create the design. It just kind of lays out on its own for you. They do look a little bit scary, but I promise you foil dip powders from Pampered Pretties are the easiest dip powders that I have ever used. And I've used a good amount of dip powders from multiple brands. My preferred foil dip powder brand, though, is Pampered Pretties. So after I do one full dip powder application on all of my nails here, I'm just using a soft bristled brush to clean off the excess. And the dip powder has tons of different foils, and basically whatever did not stick on the first application here is just going to be brushed off. This brush is actually also from Pampered Pretties, and I do believe it is currently available, so I will link it down below. Then I'm going to be doing another application of the dip powder, exactly the same. I'm going to be going in with one base application on the full nail, and then I am laying my nail into the cupcake liner just to get the best application of the foils. It is easier to use a cupcake liner when doing foil dips instead of dipping into the jar. Then you can ensure that you're getting a good amount of the foils to stick to the nail. After I lay my nail into the cupcake liner, I do kind of pat down just like you see me doing here in the video, just to make sure that those foils are sticking down good. But like I said, this has a great disbursement of foil dip powders. The pieces are the perfect size. They don't melt in with the actual dip base, so it doesn't smear. They're not thick. So it is really, really easy to use them and to get them to just lay down flat. There's really no work to this at all, honestly. So after I've applied the second dip of Amuck, I'm brushing off with the soft brush again. And you don't want to do it with a stiff bristle brush, not at this point, just because that will actually remove 95% of the foils that are on the nail. So I do not do a stiff bristle brush on top of foil unless I want to take off most of the foil. So I'll be encapsulating in clear, which you always want to encapsulate in clear just because then you can buff and file and not ruin any of the actual dip powder, whether it's clear, foil, glitter, whatever it is. You want to make sure that you encapsulate in clear dip powder just so that you do not buff away your color. And one full layer of Pampered Pretties clear on top of each nail will, like I said, encapsulate the dip powder and protect all those foils and the color If it didn't have the foil, you still want to encapsulate in clear just because you don't want to buff through the black either. Even if you're doing 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layers, whichever, it doesn't matter. Just always encapsulate in clear. It's the best thing that you could do. So I put 1 dip of clear over everything, and now I'll be using my soft bristle brush first, and then I do take my stiff bristle brush, which I do get on Amazon, and I will link it down below on my Amazon storefront. And then I take the stiff bristle brush to remove all of that excess dip powder that could be around the cuticles. As a top layer, we want to make sure we remove everything before we activate. Once you activate, then you can't remove that excess. So once I clean that up, then I go in with my double dip activator and put 2 layers on all the nails. And then we give it a couple of minutes before we start filing and buffing. And then I am scrubbing the excess activator off. At this point, I decided to do gel top coat, which back when I first recorded this video, I did not have the Pampered Pretties 2-in-1 gel top coat, which is available now. So that's what I've been using. But this one right here is IGel Beauty No Cleanse Top Coat, which I love and still use. So I do recommend both. So I am applying it to all the nails. And once I do these 4 fingers, I do do a quick cure for about, flash cure I should say, for about 10 seconds on my lamp. And then I do my thumb, and then I cure for 30 seconds. So this is what it looks like after buffing, filing, and applying gel top coat and curing. You can see purple, little bits of green, and definitely some gold on a black base. I absolutely love this mani. It is perfect. So I go in with my Candy Skincare Cuticle Oil. This scent is Cozy Mint. There are plenty of scents available. Discount code will be linked below. And this is what I use to hydrate my cuticles and my hands after I am done doing a manicure, and multiple times a day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.